Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do my very first video showing me making a batch of soap. We'll see how this goes. I've already mixed up my colors. I'm doing Rainbow Sherbet, and I'm doing orange salsa, and fruit punch red, I believe it's called. And then I mixed up a green color because I know a lot of people do the whole rainbow color scheme when they do Rainbow Sherbet, but I'm doing, my inspiration is actual orange sherbet, which is usually green, pink, and orange. And I'll do some white also, and I'm going to try to do a butterfly swirl, which I have not ever attempted before, and I'm going to do it with my own hanger tool that I made yesterday out of a wire hanger. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not even worried if it doesn't work out. I know it'll still be pretty. It'll be a swirl. So, well, here we go. Just grabbing my lye, which I'm gonna put it through this little teeny tiny strainer. Because that's the only one that I've got that's fine enough to really, I feel like my silk never completely, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. My silk never completely melts, disintegrates, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know if that's something that I'm doing wrong, or I'm not really sure, but there's always a little bit of gunk left over. So is what it is, right? And I've been using palm kernel flakes lately, which I never used to use before, and they thicken stuff up real quick. So like you saw how that got quick really fast. So now that it's emulsified, I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to stir in my scent by hand, which is always how I do it. I always stir it in by hand. I never use the stick blender to put fragrance in. Wow, it made it like almost a weird fluorescent yellow. It doesn't seem to be accelerating any more than, it already. Yeah, I don't think it's accelerating. It seems fine. It's still very fluid, so I think everything will be okay. Let's hope, right? And I'm actually going to do I want to do the majority of the batter green, not white. So I'm going to do a little thing of white. I don't expect this to be a real dark green. I kind of want it to be a little bit light. Since my batter's kind of yellow, I suppose that'll work with that. Love orange. One of my favorite colors. That and purple. Now let's do our pink. A nice bright pink. I actually mixed that one with a little bit of fluorescent pink to make sure that was nice and bright. So I used the Fruit Punch red with a fluorescent pink. I don't know which one it was. It's from some sample pack. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and... exactly like I wanted it to. Oh, I'm happy. Got some air bubbles in there. Dang it. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. It looks exactly like I wanted it to. It's the perfect green. It's weird, it's actually lightened. My trace has actually lightened a little bit. Huh. Yeah. I don't know if it was the fragrance or... Interesting. I actually want that a little bit thicker. Let's see. Yeah, these are all good too. They're all very fluid. Watch my white be really thick. Yeah, my white's thicker. Which is okay. I mean, it's not super thick, so it's fine. But it figures that it would be thicker than everything else. I'm going to actually stick on this a tiny bit more. Well, that's fine. It doesn't need to be super thick or not. Okay. Clean up my mess. And I'm going to go ahead and pour this as the base. You can see it's very, very fluid. And wow, I'm doing good today. I am not making a mess. Probably because I'm trying to be all nice and prim and proper because I'm on video. Well, and nothing's thickening up or making me like kind of move really quickly. I'm nice and slow paced today, which is awesome. I love it when it's like that. Sorry guys, I'll do this over here. There were definitely some air bubbles coming up. Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'll go ahead and, since my white's kind of thickening up, I'll go ahead and pour that. Oh yeah, it's thick. Wow, that thickened up a lot. But these are nice and fluid, so. All right, so what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and do my hanger now, and then I'll do the top. And we shall see how this turns out, because we'll see. I mean, obviously I wasn't, just kind of going with the flow. Holy shoot, you know what? Thick, thick, thick. It's all right. This really teaches you how to go with the flow, right? Something will do that. Teach you how to just improvise, not get all bent out of shape, go with the flow, all that good stuff. the messiness I told you about. Okay. Holy moly. Such a mess. Okay. And I'm just going to do a little swirl. I know I changed direction in the middle of that. That'll be all right. Yeah, I like it to look kind of like a little heart. That's good. I'm happy. I'm not going to mess with it and screw it all up. So there we are. We shall look at it tomorrow for cutting. I'm trying to see if you guys were able to see it. See you soon. Hello, we're back. I am going to cut the Rainbow Sherbet that I did last night. This is the loaf that I attempted to do a butterfly swirl. So this shall be interesting. I've never tried to do butterfly swirl before, so first attempt for me. Well, it doesn't look like butterfly swirl at all right now, and it may not throughout the whole bar, which is okay. Any type of swirl I think will be pretty. The colors that I used were my inspiration for Rainbow Sherbet, which is the way I know Rainbow Sherbet to look, which is green, orange, and pink. And then of course I threw some white in there because, well, I just think white always looks pretty in a bar of soap. So it's a little soft still. Well, that's interesting. I don't think it looks like a butterfly swirl, but pretty nonetheless. And of course, I'm sure it has something to do also with the way that you drop swirl your colors into the soap. I mean, I haven't done a ton of research on how to do a proper butterfly swirl, so that's getting a little bit closer. But like I said, I knew that getting a butterfly swirl was, I don't want to say slim to none, but I just knew that there was a big possibility that that would not happen, and I was okay with that. I kind of go into every bar of every loaf of soap that I do with an open mind, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to do until I just, you know, have my batter ready to go. Because sometimes you have to think like that anyways, just because things may not go the way that you plan. A lot of the time they don't go according to plan. I like this bar. I like the swirl right there, and then the swirl here. And I am happy with the colors that I did. I kind of mixed a little bit. The green I absolutely mixed because I did not have a green that was near what I wanted. So I actually used Banana Boat Yellow mica, and I mixed it with Cobalt Blue and a little bit of like a lighter fluorescent type blue. So that was just, you know, mixing and matching and trying to get the color I wanted. And it's perfect, really. I wanted a really light, soft green. And that's exactly what I got. I think, I don't know, I don't want to do drop swirls every single time that I make a soap, but I don't know, I really like drop swirls. In fact, like, sometimes I feel like only doing drop swirls, because you know it's going to look pretty. Well, I always think it looks pretty. It always has, like, for me anyways, I feel like it always has good contrast between, oh gosh, I can't believe I just did that. Just bonked the soap, put a dent in it. It always has good contrast in colors. See, we're getting a little closer to the type of shape that you want for a butterfly swirl, which to me is a good thing. It makes me feel like at least I was on the right path towards my goal. And, you know, I'll try again. Even when things don't come out the way that I want them to, I always think that they're pretty. Well, almost always. I can't say always because that would be a lie. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that one. And this smells so good. I used Rainbow Sherbet from the Scented, and then I threw in a little bit of some strawberry that I had hanging around too, only because I just love strawberry and I wanted to kind of make it, you know, I don't know, I guess my own in a way. Well, yeah, this is gonna be like a very, very, very small samples. Mini size soaps. Oh boy. Well, it's the end, so you know. I'm gonna pause and then we'll do, I also did the suit and tie. I'm gonna get this one all ready and then we'll cut that one. Thank you. Oh, actually that'll be on a different that'll be on a different video. So anyhow, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.